Welcome, Squadron. For those who are new to my channel, my name is Omar. I'm a Reiki master teacher and an ordained minister. I've created these videos to deal with topics relating to Reiki, metaphysics, and all things holistic. Now, a disclaimer. Before I get into this topic too deeply, this video is not designed to attack anyone for having the traits that I will be discussing. It is a tool to aid individuals in seeing areas that need work. We are all spiritual beings having a human experience. There is no need to shame anyone for needing to heal or grow. With that out of the way, on to the video. Today's topic, today I'll be discussing what is spiritual ego. A spiritual ego can be considered the most dangerous type of ego because it hides behind the mask of being awakened or enlightened. Anyone can fall prey to it, and it is actually one of the steps that many of us will encounter on our spiritual journey. The spiritual ego is just like the regular ego, but it has transformed itself so that we continue to see ourselves and the world the way it wants us to. Therefore, spiritual ego is a mind infused with spiritual ideas and beliefs. And it is feeding the idea that we are spiritually evolved. But what it is actually doing is surviving, because this is a survival trait of the ego. The reason why it does this is because the unknown that we encounter on our spiritual journey is seen to the ego as a danger or a threat. And it moves to protect itself by upgrading to stay in control of us. When spiritual paths, practices, and concepts become slaves to the ego, this is the birth of the spiritual ego. Whew, that was a mouthful. All right, now I want to give you some examples of what spiritual ego can look like in yourself and in other people so that you can become more aware of it. All right, the first one, judging or looking down on low vibe, unevolved, unawakened, or asleep people. Number two, attempting to transcend the physical or earthly and take on God-like qualities. Number three, trying to convert people to your perception, either by preaching to them or debating them. Number four, boasting about and flaunting spiritual achievements or gifts, whether in person or on social media. Number five, becoming overly identified with spiritual knowledge, meaning how much you know or how much someone else knows. Number six, using spiritual concepts to avoid acknowledging shadow or negative aspects of life. Some of these things that you might have heard some people use some of these concepts, and I'm going to give you my personal Hall of Fame of ones that I've heard people misuse to avoid negative situations. So you might have heard something along the lines of, you attracted that experience, or just let go and let be. And my personal favorite, everything happens for a reason. Yep. Because I can't tell you how many times I've had people tell me that over the years and I wanted to smack them in the mouth. But anyway, moving on. Number seven, claiming a stance or superiority directly or indirectly due to one's spiritual gifts or talents. Right. Because that's fun to be around. And last, but certainly not least, a resistance to being called out, and resenting anyone who does. Yeah, see how fun this is? Now, bottom line, we are all imperfect and can fall victim to spiritual ego at any time. To counteract the effects of spiritual ego, we can practice oneness, humility, and a willingness to be honest with ourselves. If all else fails, remember that our souls are always, and I do mean always, available to help to guide us back to our true selves and away from our spiritual egos. That's all I have to say for now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you want me to go even deeper into anything that I've covered in this video, let me know and I will start working on a follow-up video to this. Thank you so much for checking this video out. Social media and my PayPal me link are in the description. Please donate because it helps me out. Also, another way to greatly help the channel is by sharing my content with anyone you think it can help. And until next time, I am sending you light and love on your journey to heal your shadow self so that you may embrace your true self. Namaste.